In this process simulator solution, we will show you how to have a resource move with an entity through several activities before the resource is released. Depending on your needs, there are a couple different ways to make a resource move with an entity. The first way we'll go over is by using the keep function. In this model, I have an order arriving at activity 1. I want my worker to move with each order all the way through activity 3. If we right click here on activity 1 and go to properties, here where it says resource, I'll click on this drop down menu and select worker to assign that worker to process my order at that activity. Then there's a little checkbox right here called keep. I'll want to click on that checkbox, which will force that worker to move with each order until we release it. Now we'll click on activity 2. Here in activity 2, we still want our worker to process each order, but we don't have to do anything because of the keep function we used in activity 1. So we'll move here on to activity 3. This is where we'll want to release our worker so we can go back to activity 1 to start working on the next order. So what we'll do is go to our logic, and then here on the left under statements we'll want to find the free statement. Double click on it. Once you double click on it, this box will pop up, and we'll want to select our resource, and if you have different quantities of resources you can click here and enter the value as well. I just have one resource, so I'll leave that blank and I'll click OK. And that's how you use the keep function and the free statement to have your resource stay with that entity through multiple activities. Now we'll go over an alternative method. If we click back here on activity 1, the keep function that we used is executed before any logic. So if we want to execute any logic before we capture a resource, we need to use a get statement instead of the keep function. So we'll uncheck this keep box, and then we'll go into our logic. We'll find the get statement over here on the left under our statements and double click on it, and this get statement box will pop up. Under quantity, we can select how many units of the resource we want to get. I'll leave it blank since I have one, and then here under resource I'll select my worker and I'll click OK. Now here in activity 1 we will get that worker, and he will stay with each order until we free him here in activity 3. Just like with the keep function, we'll want to leave this free worker statement here in our activity 3 logic so that the worker will be released to go back to activity 1 and pick up the next order. And that concludes this process simulator solution. Have a good day and happy modeling.